What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about our limiting beliefs and how it affects how we perceive the world. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Samantha and I'm a holistic practitioner specializing in Reiki, emotion code, body code, and I'm also a mindset coach. In this channel, we learn tools and techniques to help you step into your power and level up your life. So our limiting beliefs, they're just not real. As a refresher, limiting beliefs are just an idea or opinion that you believe to be true, but negatively impacts your life. Most of these limiting beliefs we get at a very young age because we're trying to soak up everything and learn about this thing called life. So they're not really real. They're based on other people's opinions and their views on the world, which is kind of ironic that our parents or whoever took care of us, they got their beliefs and how they view the world based on or from their parents, who got them from their parents, who got them from their parents, who got them from their parents. So if you really look at it, a lot of us have, or all of us, have limiting beliefs based on the world years ago, maybe hundreds, maybe thousands, maybe caveman days, who knows? But they do not help us today in 2022. We have shelter, we have electricity, we don't live in a cave anymore. These limiting beliefs are just programs for our subconscious mind to enforce. These limiting beliefs tell us how to act in relationships, how to view money, how to view love, how to view ourselves. And based on all these rules and limiting beliefs, especially when we have on ourselves, it changes how we perceive the world. It changes how we feel. It affects our behaviors because whenever you have a thought, it influences your emotions and it dictates your behavior. Let me give you an example. So you walk into a grocery store, you get your items and you go to the cashier and the cashier is rude. Like, she does not want to help you. She wants nothing to do with you. She's rude. She's short. You try to strike up a conversation with her and she just is like, whatever. So depending on how you view yourself, if you believe that you are enough or you're not enough, you're going to perceive this situation differently. If you don't feel like you're good enough, you're going to take it personally. You're like, what did I do? Did I do something wrong? Maybe I put them on the belt wrong. Did I put them too far away? Maybe you think that when you said hello to her, it wasn't good enough. Or maybe you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't say hello to her. Maybe she's mad at me for that. Oh my gosh, like, nobody likes me. Wherever I go, people are always angry at me. Is it the way I look? Is it the way I dress? Is it just, your mind's gonna go bonkers. If you don't think you're good enough, you're gonna come up with very unique and crazy reasons why this person is being rude to you. And then you're gonna hold on to it. You're gonna go to your car, you're gonna be thinking about it. And then as you're thinking about it, putting yourself down, I can't believe that happened, nobody likes me, you're gonna create emotion, intense emotion. And then when you lay down in bed, you're going to be thinking about it, creating anxiety, and then you won't be able to sleep because you're thinking about this one incident, this one person, this cashier who was rude to you. Now, if you have a belief that you are good enough, this person who's rude to you be like, oh, they must be having a bad day. All right, well, it's none of my business. I didn't do anything wrong. Did I put it too far? Well, she has a little button to bring all the items to her. My bad. And maybe you won't even go that far. You might think, oh, she must be having a bad day. Has nothing to do with me. You'll be aware that she's in a bad mood, be like, whoa, someone needs to relax, but that's it. And then when you go to your car, you probably already forgotten about the situation. And if you really have high values of yourself and you really truly believe you are good enough and deserving of wonderful things, you probably don't even realize that this cashier is in a bad mood. Everybody perceives it differently, but you don't know what this cashier is going through. Maybe this is her day off, but someone called off, so she had to come in. She didn't get enough sleep. She's working with someone that she can't stand and she can hear her voice and she's just annoyed. Regardless of what it is, it has nothing to do with you, but you decide that it has everything to do with you. It is your fault. You didn't do anything. You just showed up. You're paying for things. Like, it has nothing to do with you. So because you do not feel like you're good enough, you always perceive situations as your fault, or they're doing it because they don't like you. You're always doing things wrong. Nothing ever goes your way. That's how you view the world because you have old programming believing that you're not good enough and undeserving. So it affects your emotions and it affects your behaviors and how you perceive everything. Let's do another fun exercise. So look around in your room, the room that you're currently in, and I want you to count all the red items in the room. Go ahead, count them up quickly. All right. Now what I want you to do is close your eyes, and I want you to tell me how many blue items are in your room. Ha! I tricked you. So the point of this is that you were so focused on the red items that you didn't even see the blue items that are in your room. Now, just because you weren't focused on them and you weren't paying attention to them, does it mean that they weren't there? No, they are there. So if we bring it back to your limiting beliefs, if you believe that you're not good enough, you are choosing to look at situations, look at yourself as not good enough. You have the I'm not good enough filters on, sunglasses, filters, and all you do is looking for things to prove that belief to be true. That is all you're doing, and you believe it. You believe that everything outside of yourself just proves that you're not good enough, when actually it's the other way around. If you believe that you're not good enough, you're going to see everything that's not good enough. You influence your environment. So instead of just focusing on the red, the I'm not good enough, start branching out to other colors. Look at some blue. I am good enough. Look at some yellow. I'm deserving of everything. Look at some orange. I'm worthy of amazing things. You gotta just open your awareness. Be more observant of your thoughts and the world around you. If you do come across someone who is being a dick and you don't know them, don't automatically go to it's my fault or it's your fault. Go to really take yourself out of it and be like, okay, they probably must be having a bad day and I'm here. Maybe I was breathing and it just annoyed them and that was their last straw and they just lashed out at me. That had nothing to do with me. I'm just here living my best life. I just got here. It's really important to start observing the world around you. Start observing your thoughts. Start really analyzing the situation. Does this really have to do with me? Or maybe they are just having a bad day. You get to choose what everything means. Regardless of what it is, you get to choose. Is it good or is it bad? Are they being rude because it's my fault? Or are they being rude because they're just having a bad day? You are in control. So start believing in good things. You can even do this in your past. Are there things in your past that you are holding on to and you have a negative story behind it? Well, see if you can change the story. Change how you perceive it. Example, what if you had a parent, we'll just say a dad, who was never around? He was constantly working and you took it as he is more in love with his job than he is with you. His job is more important than you are. He doesn't want to spend time with you. So you might even create a feeling that my dad was never around, so I didn't have a father figure around, so maybe I have daddy issues. But is that really the case? If we really look at it and analyze it, okay, why is he working so much? He wants you to have a better life. He wants to make sure you have a nice house, clothing, that Xbox, that PlayStation 5 that is impossible to find, but he's going to make sure that you get it. Food, just so you can have a better life. He's willing to sacrifice his time in order to help you out. Hell of a lot better than thinking that he wanted nothing to do with you. And you can do that with so many things in the past. You put the meaning on everything. You get to decide how you perceive everything in your life. If you fail, do you think that's the end of the world and maybe you're not good at whatever it is you're doing? Or do you see it as, okay, well, I tried this, it didn't work out, but what about it did work out and what can I change? Change how you view things. That's all you have to do. Be aware of your limiting beliefs, flip them, but see what limiting beliefs are controlling how you perceive the world. That's all you got to do. It takes some time. It takes some practice. And once you start getting the rhythm of it and you start picking up on what you're saying to yourself and how you are labeling things outside of yourself, you're gonna be like, whoa, and it becomes easier. So start changing the meaning in everything that you see. Really, just play around with it. Be like, okay, is there another meaning here? Could this be perceived in a different way? Start doing it, and then you'll notice that you are overreacting all the time and it has nothing to do with you. Honest. So if you would like to work with me, I do offer one-on-one coaching. The link is in the description below. And then I also do Reiki, body code, and motion code, also in the description if you wanted to make an appointment. I hope this video has kind of opened your eyes a little bit and maybe made you question if you are spending a little too much time with the red and you need to look at other colors of the rainbow. So have a great day, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!